Welcome from the City of Entertainment. You are listening to Las Vegas Backstage Talk with your host, comedian Michele LaFong, the only show that really gets personal with the stars. Partnered with Casino Player Magazine, a monthly gaming lifestyle publication with over 88,000 paid subscribers nationally, which now features LaFong's syndicated columns and backstage videotaped interviews online. Our website is LasVegasBackstageTalk.com, where the show is...
You're watching Las Vegas Backstage Talk with
comic Michele LaFong, a good friend I know for 30 years. Check it out.
You know, I'm so happy for you that you got a role in Kevin James' new sequel to
Mall Cop Blart 2. Comes out in April. And if you don't come and see it, I'll come get you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I saw you posting on Facebook. You have this enormous following now.
So, you know what? I've been doing this 30 years, and nobody was helping me. I wasn't getting the break because I put my family before my career. I always had 2 jobs. And I said, you know what? I'm going to use the social media. And I did a viral video called Bread and Milk, which went viral in 2 days. 12 million hits.
I saw it. I don't understand it. I don't understand
well, you live in Vegas.
How it got to be a viral video so quickly.
Because it relates, every time there's a snowflake, see, if you live in Vegas and Florida, you're not going to understand it. Every time there's a snowflake where people get snow, people panic. They got to go out. When they know there's a storm coming, they got to get the bread and milk. They got to stock up on bread and milk. For what reason, I don't know. 30 seconds of stupidity got me more recognition than 30 years of stand-up.
But what made you think of this?
I just walked outside. I saw the snowflake. I'm like, here we go. All the idiots going to be at the supermarket getting the bread and milk. That's how my mind thinks. I just videotape whatever comes to my mind.
And then you posted that
I posted it on Facebook and YouTube. It went viral in 2 days.
I saw it on TV.
Yeah. It was on the Weather Channel. It was on The View with Barbara Walters.
That must be where I saw it.
It was people who called me, you're on the news in St. Louis. And the beauty about this, it's going to come back every winter.
Really?
It's going to be the Jason of videos. Whenever there's a snowstorm somewhere in the country, like that snowstorm we had in Colorado 2 weeks ago,
yeah,
my views go up.
That's amazing.
I'm up to 12 million views, and I got a check from YouTube. I get paid because you got to monetize your videos.
So they contacted you?
No, you got to do it yourself. They're not going to let you know.
That's what I thought.
I found out from a friend who also make the videos. You got to monetize them. And I got a nice check. I redid the bath, and the checks are still coming in.
Well, explain how this works. You put up your thing on YouTube. Once it went viral, how did you find out that you have to make money on this?
Somebody told him, he said, did you monetize your bread and milk? When he saw the hits were going up, when I was up like 300,000, did you monetize this? I'm like, what is that?
Yeah.
He sat me down. You got to go on Google. You got to, how to monetize your videos. And you got to fill out this form, give your name, you got to open a separate bank account. And it's just been. Then I did the Justin Bieber. I did a rant on Justin Bieber.
And that go viral?
That got 2 million.
What?
2 million hits. This is my couch story. You got a couple of minutes?
Of course.
I'm in Albany. I just did one show Friday. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm on my bed just hanging out. Like I'm 53. What am I doing? What's going on? The phone rings, and it says caller ID unknown. Whenever I see that, I never pick it up. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna pick it up. I'm bored. Hello? Yeah, Vic. Yeah, who's this? Vic, it's Kevin James. Now, mind you, the last time I saw Kevin James was about 20 years ago at the East Side Comedy Club. And I also have a friend on Facebook named Kevin James. That's all I'm thinking it is.
The magician?
I don't know. He's got a picture of a flower and a dog. I never saw the guy's face. That's all I'm thinking. I'm like, yeah, Kevin. I'm thinking, how'd you get my number? It says, Vic, it's Kevin James. Now I'm like Ralph Cramden. Then I'm like, so I got a small part for you in Mall Cop 2. I'm going to send you the script and let me know what you think. Your character's called Gino Cizzetti. I'm like, okay. Then he's talking to me like 25 years, never. Are you on a Minervini's roast? I said, nah, I'm at the Borgata. I can't get out of it. He says, yeah, I'm going to surprise him. Don't tell anybody. Yeah, no problem, Kevin. I'm like, holy shit. He hangs up. Now I'm thinking, I still don't believe it. I'm thinking the guy's going to call me back. You fell for that, idiot? I get the script on my iPhone, 109 pages. I look for Gino Cizzetti. One of the lines is, I tell Paul Blart, what did you pay for that belt? I got a guy. Now I do a character, that's one of my characters I do in my videos, it's called Tony Gaga. And that's one of his lines.
Oh.
I email him back, I don't want to call him, I email him back. I said, Kevin, I don't know, this is crazy. I do a character called Tony Gaga, and the line you have for me in a movie, I got a guy, this is amazing. He emails me back, says, Vic, I've been watching your videos. Your Tony Gaga character gave me the idea for Gina. I almost fell off the bed.
Wow.
I've been on a cloud since that phone call, January. It's just, I met
So
him.
was this a character in your YouTube videos?
Yeah, so just go to YouTube, put in Vic Dibitetto, Tony Gaga. It's an over-the-top, typical Italian guy who's got a guy, no matter what you do, he's got what you pay for that phone. I know a guy, he would have got you that phone for $2. And I said, this is over the, you know, this is a real loud character. He says, no, in the movie, I just want you to tone it down, you know, be like a Tony Gaga light. So I'm basically being myself in the movie, and I'm in the whole movie. I got like 14 lines, but I'm in the whole movie.
That is so
If I
exciting.
don't talk, I'm behind him. I'm one of his guys. It's about a mall cop convention that takes place in the Wynn in Vegas, and I'm from a mall cop from Staten Island. What a stretch! But it's just he's been a gentleman to me. My wife came in and said he sat her down between him and the director. And here's a woman who sacrificed 30 years of weekends staying home while I'm doing the gigs, and to see her, the way she smiled that day, it finally came to a pinnacle.
Wow.
Know? It's just, I'm just riding the wave. I don't know where this is going. I'm just enjoying the moment.
That's great.
You know, I'm so thankful to be here.
Well, it couldn't have happened to a nicer guy, really.
Thank you.
And a funny guy,
Yes.
you know?
Well, he said it himself, because the first time I saw him, when we first met for the rehearsal, I'm thinking, oh my God, what's the first thing I'm going to tell Kevin James? So I see him, Kevin, look, I'm going to tell you now, I'm not going to thank you every 10 minutes, but if you ever need a kidney, I'm there for you. He just told me, he says, dude, you belong here. 30 years, you're one of the hardest working guys.
It's true.
It's your time.
Now, we're talking about Vic Dibitetto, who is your
He's my sidekick in the
your
movie. In the mall cop movie.
I'm calling it your movie.
Not
Look
my
at this.
movie. In the mall,
Look how
Kevin James is
Mr. Politically Correct himself.
my movie. No, I'm in the movie. He's my sidekick in the movie. In the mall cop movie with our good friend Kevin James.
Now, how did you get cast in this?
I worked for Kevin and these guys before, and I've done a bunch of little parts for them. I met Kevin and Gary, his brother, on I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry with Adam Sandler. So that's where we became friends.
Right.
And then our wives became friends, and then I did some stuff in Zookeeper and Here Comes the Boom, the small parts. So I was like, yeah, give me a little better part next time.
And did they?
They did. So they said, you know, we wrote you a nice part. And I was like, yeah. So I was like, and then they added Vic. So I was like, who's this Vic guy? You know,
Vic Dibitetto.
but we have good chemistry. We have got good chemistry. You know, he said he's been a comedian for 1,000 years. He said he never acted, so he's in heaven now. His first movie. He's already like a big star. He's a big star now.
That's right, exactly.
See?
He's a big star. Forgot to turn his phone off.
He forgot to turn the phone off. And then he's big on YouTube. I didn't know who he was till I saw the Justin Bieber rant. Somebody told me about this guy that did the Justin Bieber. I thought it's pretty funny, this guy, you know, and then when I was looking at him at the table read, I said, oh, that's who he is. I knew I saw his face somewhere. Because he does this great Justin Bieber thing and made him big with the kids on YouTube.
Yeah.
So,
Now, what did you do before you were
I was
an
a
actor?
doorman.
How'd you like that?
Loved it. I was a doorman for town. I was like a star at Central Park South.
Really?
St. Moritz on the Park. I was this guy with the hat on his head. I ran the street, man. I used to like hail cabs. I would snap my finger. They'd go, "Did you hear that?" I go, "Nope. It's all for style." And I was this crazy doorman, and then, you know, I didn't finish college, and I was in my 20s, and my brother came out of Yale, and he was like, you know, it ain't too late for you. You know, you had all this natural talent. You quit college. Everybody thought you could be a singer and you could act.
Really?
Yeah, I used to sing. I was pretty good.
Give us a little.
I'm not gonna do it now.
Oh, just a little.
I sang on Letterman years ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Just a little. What did you do? What did you sing on
I
Letterman?
was more of a ballad singer.
No way.
Yeah, you know.
Like a real trained.
I had some training, but I was more of like, you know, I sang like Lady at my wedding. Yeah, I had a nice.
Just give it to him.
Lady, you're my knight in shining armor, and I love you.
Woo!
You have made me what I am, and I am yours.
Woo! I'm taking my bra off now.
Yeah.
So do you miss singing? Like
I do, because I used to do My Way, and my brother goes, that's the only song he knows. That's the only song he knows. He's been doing Not My Way for 35 years. So when I did Letterman, he goes, no, don't do My Way. I'm like, he goes, because your brother said, my brother was taking shots at me on Letterman years ago. I'm like, don't take shots at me. I'm not that trained.
So what have you learned in your acting career? Yeah, I mean, in terms of politically correctness, what could you tell another actor? This is what my experience taught me that I would not have known, and I wish somebody told me years ago, like mind my own business or whatever it may be.
I would say, know your place. You know what I mean? Know where you are on the totem pole. Listen, and know when to talk, when not to talk. Even myself, I'm not on the low end of the food chain, but I'm not the top guy. I know I could say some stuff, but there's a limit to what I could say and what I could do. I know where I am. But if I'm the guy, then I could say, hey, when I was the guy on certain projects, I'm not doing that.
Right.
I'm not doing that. You can't. I'm like, but if I don't have to wait, I have to listen to what they want. Sometimes I have to give them what they want, even if it's not what I want.
And do you tell them it's not what you want?
I won't tell them, but I'll try to get my point across and go,
finesse.
Yeah, be finesseful. Listen and learn. You gotta listen. Like when you see him, first thing you're doing with Vic.
That, don't you?
Yeah, but you got to. You gotta react. I remember the first day of filming, he was a nervous wreck, and I could sense it. And I was like, just get involved. Have fun. Have fun. He goes, I know, they tell me this, they tell me that, you tell me this. I know, it's overwhelming. Because I've been there too. They tell me things. They give me line readings. You don't got to act it out for me. I just, give me an idea. Like, hey, Nick, try this or try that. I don't like when they tell you how to do it. I never tell a guy how to do it. He's already funny. Just relax. Trust. You're funny.
You sound like my husband now. Don't tell me how to do it.
Right. It's true. I know what I'm doing. It's like making love or something.
Exactly.
Let me do it my way.
And that's why that's the only song you know.
I know.